Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Ready for a second round? I think the world needs it today. What do you think? Let's giddy up. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Hello, everyone. My name is Kaia. For those of you who are new to our broadcast, I am the international bestselling author of the Sophia Code. This is my favorite book in the whole world. Took me 7 years to channel it the way it really needed to be written in this lifetime. And we are on a journey called the 9 days of Quan Yin. And this is day 6. So if you're just joining us for the first time, no worries. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel, Kaira Official, and you can begin at day 1, and you can also jump right in right now. And we're just so happy that you're here. And I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everyone popping on the live chat, saying hello. Um, Hi, Kelly. So good to know that you can really feel this energy today. It's definitely the healing energy that I need today as well. So I'm so grateful that you can feel it and that it's helpful. I'm just so grateful to see everyone's feedback in the live chat, to see where you're watching from for this live broadcast. And for those of you who are joining us on the replay, please know that my heart is with you as well. This is a container for multidimensional consciousness. So if you are watching this replay, then your higher self is already connected to what's unfolding here. And you could just consider yourself a part of this ceremony and with the opportunity to receive just as much as those who are joining us live today. So for those of you who are just tuning in right now, um, and you're so excited that you're here live, I'm so excited too. I'm so happy to be here with you. Today we'll be giving yet another giveaway. Of Excuse me, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm running on a little bit of not enough sleep, but that's okay. The spirit is willing. So if I slow down for a moment, I'm just collecting my thoughts. It's a lot of energy today. We're giving away the Sedona Conference, the virtual event access pass. Currently, all of our in-person seating is sold out, but we have a beautiful virtual access live stream that's going to be available, and you're going to be receiving the same amount of airtime as everybody in person. We're going to be going for 3 days starting July 31st of multidimensional ceremonies. Really powerful activations for 2020. I was in prayer and meditation yesterday about this very powerful conference. All of our conferences are incredibly powerful. And there's something about hosting an event in 2020 that just seems like off the charts powerful, because to be able to offer um, an event during these extraordinary circumstances worldwide is such a gift and a blessing. And I would just like for everyone to keep us in your prayers. So for the next few weeks, as we prepare for our Sedona conference, prepare to welcome our guests that will be here in person, including our VIP immersive initiates. So I'm actually making 2 offerings at the end of July. We're doing yes, Eileen, we're doing a giveaway today. It is so exciting. So we're doing the 3-day conference, and then following the 3-day conference, we're doing a 2-day VIP immersive for leadership training. It's my most intense offering of the year. It's pretty much like Dancing with Dragons and Lightning for 2 days. And what I do is I personally channel for initiates, coaching them, mentoring them in their divine purpose, in their leadership, and where they're going next with their offering. And usually the spots are reserved for initiates in our mystery school, because it does require a certain level of immersion into our mystery school teachings to be able to handle the energy. It's just that intense, and it's just that sobering and empowering. And yeah. So, but if you're listening to what I'm sharing about, and you have a very strong pull to apply, anyways, we're taking applications from every perspective, because we see how important the need is for leadership right now. We know it in our hearts. That's why we kept the 2020 Mentor Vision Journey open as long as we did, because these are just pivotal times we're living in. And so that's what's happening at the end of July and into August. We have this incredible Sedona conference where we're going to be receiving spiritual light body upgrades. We're going to be receiving um, information that I wouldn't really talk about online at the Sedona conference for how we're going to be able to keep navigating 2020 in a state of peace and success, um, and to just with a lot of candor in a private environment. So I'm looking forward to being able to share more on that level and to empower us on that level. So with each of the key codes, it's like they are, gosh, the way they show up in Sedona is something really unique. So I'm just excited to share that with everyone. And I'm really excited to be giving away one virtual event access pass per day of the 9 days of Magdalene. It's a $777 value for the virtual event access pass. And you're still getting close to 14 hours of footage and a lifetime access to the replay, which is the in-person entrance is over $1,300. So if you're considering joining us for the virtual conference, we do have empowerment payment plans available. Feel free to reach out to our team angels. They're happy to help you enroll on your budget, and to be with us at that very important passage for our community. It was interesting. I was talking to my team the other day about this, and I was saying, remember, I was like, every single initiation, every single activation ceremony I do, every single class or mentor journey, it always builds upon the last one. Always, without exception. I don't hold back. I don't go backwards. I just expect everybody to keep up. and not in a mean way, just if I hold that bar, I know that people will come with me. And that's what we need to do, is we need to really hold the bar high for ourselves right now, because well, the world doesn't want you to do that for yourself. And when we're mentoring with ascended masters, we're identifying that these polarized times, these times of crisis, are invoking us into our greatest self mastery. And we have to have containers of consciousness that are going to hold that bar for us. And that's my prayer for the Sophia Code as a movement, as a mystery school. and for all of the events and ceremonies that we offer, that everyone understands we're only going forward. We're never going back. We're always growing stronger, and we're always growing wiser and more discerning and more empowered and more brilliant. So thanks for joining me in that journey today. I'm seeing a question from Melinda pop in. She's asking, what is the pendant you were wearing today? So grateful that you asked, Melinda. This is the new, I haven't even named this yet. This is the sample that I just received. This is a design based on my travels through France. This isn't the official title, but it's the Jesus Sacred. Wait, maybe we have. I can't remember if we named it yet, but there's on the front, there's these. It's a two-sided pendant where the flames are carved in a French style, and then there's this beautiful equilateral cross, which is actually the sun. These rays of sun, like um, the solar Christos consciousness. And then the side we have, and on the back, there are these golden dragon scales that are carved into the back with the flames again. And then this is the Sanskrit symbol for the Hrit chakra. So to activate and open your sacred heart chakra, which for many of you know, in the Sophia Code, we share that there's the heart chakra, the Anahata chakra, but then there's the sacred heart chakra, which is the Hrit chakra, which opens right beneath the organ of the heart with these blue flames. It's a blue lotus and blue flames that literally alchemize and transform the heart and open the heart up to the superpowers of the human body. So, anyways, that's a little bit about about this pendant. And if you're interested in learning more, just feel free to reach out to us at contact@kaiara.com, and we'll have our jewelry angels get in touch with you for a pre-order. I was really feeling like it was important to wear this pendant dedicated to Jesus today, because we are in Mary Magdalene's chapter and Quan Yin's chapter, where we witness how the divine masculine and the divine feminine dance together, and how they're really one, and how they support one another and balance one another and uplift each other and expand each other and ground each other in really unique ways. And today I felt called to wear this, not just for my own heart, but because it's important to understand that the Sophia Code cosmology is unifying all of these lineages through what we call Sophia Christ consciousness or Christ consciousness. We also consider that synonymous with Buddha consciousness. It's source consciousness, but because we are transfiguring so many lineages within our DNA, spiritual lineages, we are the Sophia Dragon Tribe is using the languages of these religions and turning them inside out, turning us back into the original source teachings of these words. We're taking this language back for the divine feminine Christ movement. And that's why you see this languaging of Christ in Green Tara's chapter, in Quan Yin's chapter, in White Buffalo Woman's chapter, in Isis's and Hathor's chapter. They asked me to use these the iconography of that language to help us understand. We're talking about the same consciousness in all of these lineages, but there was a very deep desire from the High Council to reclaim the word Christ and to reclaim the word Christ consciousness, because the life of Jesus and the Holy Family made such a significant impact, such a significant statement about this consciousness, that we are still affected by 2,000 years later. And in that journey, and what's interesting is that was an understanding of Christ consciousness through deep, deep suffering. And we are all deeply suffering at this time on the planet. It's like there couldn't be a greater asking but from the world of what does it really mean to embody Buddha consciousness or Christ consciousness. Now, Buddha chose, when he walked his path of awakening, to forsake all of his worldly blessings and really sit in a space of poverty to really clear himself of any conditioning of that material world. He went to such an extreme that he almost harmed himself, and then he came back to a middle path in his journey of awakening. Now, when I sit with Buddha and I sit with the deities of different Buddhist lineages, um, I feel the same exact consciousness that Jesus embodied, but it's the story of Jesus that and Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, what they survived with the crucifixion, that I think has made such a significant imprint on the heart of humanity, because the heart of humanity needs to is reaching for how it can end its suffering, and that story is a very identifiable story of suffering, and then the recovery, the ascension from suffering. So I believe that's why Christ consciousness took precedent over Buddha consciousness in the Sophia Code. But I just want to be clear that, when I wear the Sacred Heart, I'm wearing it um, in harmony and co-creation with Quan Yin's transmission of Key Code 6. And of course, Quan Yin comes to us from Taoist lineages, from Buddhist lineages.